In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my Claude Code skills from start to finish using NotebookLM. Now you can see this one right here, the habit loop. This is what I've been using for predominantly, and I'll tell you right now, this thing is extremely effective. So I'm just going to press create new notebook right here, and I'm just going to say, can you find as many sources as possible that relate to habit forming apps, to building habit forming apps and product management. I'm going to use fast research, otherwise it just takes way too long, and I'm just going to hit enter here. This is a super effective process that is pretty new to me anyway. I'm sure a lot of people have been using this previously. Then the only other thing we actually need is how to make skills. And yes, I have been watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Skills, Claude. You can use Claude, doesn't really matter if you use Claude or whatever. All it needs is this kind of page right here. So we can just press copy page, and then we'll let this run. So this is still running, so I'm just going to press import here. Okay, so this has mainly got apps. I actually needed web apps. So sources on how to build web applications that cause habits or create habits and keep people hooked, right? So I'll just press enter again. We want as many sources as possible. Having more sources isn't a bad thing, right? And this is kind of what people talk about a lot. It's Nir Eyalal's hook model. I don't actually know how to pronounce his name whatsoever, but this is what comes up a lot when you look at product management. It's called Hooked. The book is called Hooked. It's super interesting, guys. Now, let me just talk a little bit about why I'm so obsessed with this. But the main thing is how to build a skill, right? It's not really product management. But if you look at my tool, Harbor SEO.AI, what I've been doing recently is I've been trying to make it so people get hooked on using this product. So previously, when you opened up this product, this is all you saw, right? The article writer. This was all the entire product was, right? But now we've boiled it down to a process, right? 1, 2, 3, discover, write, publish. We've done things like added sites, so you can manage multiple sites at once. You can get XP, right? Which seems like a really small thing, but it's actually not that small a thing. When people get XP, they get dopamine. We can offer them tokens, right? So if they get X amount of XP, if they complete this starter thing right here, let's say they get a free article. If they complete everything, whatever, if they come back every single day for 2 weeks, they get another batch of free tokens. That's the kind of stuff that makes people, and I hate to use this word, but I'm going to use a different word actually, makes people dependent on your application, right? Now, the whole point of this, that might sound really bad if you just look at it as like dependency is bad. But the idea is, and this is what a lot of people talk about, as long as you give people something in return, then it doesn't matter, right? So, for example, Facebook, in my opinion, is just bad, right? Yeah, you can keep in contact with people, blah, 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 but there's no real benefit to Facebook. They just take your data, they sell it, whatever. But with something like Harbor SEO.AI, the thing that they get in return is they can manage the SEO of their business while also being dependent on the app. So a few of the things that we've done, guys, is we send out emails to people if they don't use the tool in X amount of time. We've just made it super simple. So we have the Discover tab, the Write tab, the Library, Connect, and Results. That's pretty much it. There are some advanced tools, but we don't really show them to people, to be honest with you. You can spend an entire day on a feature like I did here with site health, and then it only appears here, right? Because you don't want to overcomplicate things. That's another really big thing that I've been looking at as well. But anyway, for now, what we've got is all of these sources right here. So what I can do is I can press copy page here. I can say, make me a detailed skill for product management / creating web apps that get people hooked, right? Oops. That didn't copy for some reason. I don't know why these things never copy, so I'll just do it like this. Agent skill, I should say, sorry, agent skill, there we go. And this is how I've been making all of my skills recently, just so you guys know. Okay, so that's too much, so I'm just going to copy this one here, level 2 instructions loaded when triggered. So I'm just going to say, make me an agent skill that follows the following structure for product management / keeping people hooked, and then paste. So yeah, also guys, just so you know, Harbor SEO.AI, I'm going paid with it either today or tomorrow or the day after, I'm not sure. Within 48 hours, this tool will be paid. So just bear that in mind. If you do want to try it out before it becomes a paid tool, this is pretty much your last chance. So go and subscribe, go and make an account while you still can, completely for free. Go and join the other 2,500 people who have signed up recently. Let's get this cracking, guys. I'm super excited to launch this properly within the next 48 hours. There'll be a link in the description or in the pinned comment. Okay, so you can see it gave me this skill right here. We should just be able to copy this, right? And then let's just go to my terminal and let's do /clear here. Looks like I've been logged out, so let's do login. So what we can say is let's just do /skills quickly. So I should already have one of these skills somewhere. We do. So I'm just going to say make me a new skill called hooked product management, and then just paste it like that. That should just paste properly. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to say I'll do another /clear. Then let's do /skills. There should be a new skill. So just so you guys know, this has actually been updated recently. NotebookLM is now using Gemini 3.1 and also deep research if you allow it to use deep research. So the quality here is just going to be significantly better than it was before, which is incredible to know. Okay, so eventually I managed to get it into the skill folder right here. We do have a few of these, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't use the wrong one. So you can actually just copy the name of it, right? So let's just copy this. And then I'm just going to do /clear. I'm going to say, please load this skill. Successfully loaded skill. Beautiful. So I'm just going to say, please take a deep dive into my product and give me suggestions for improving the stickiness and product design / product management of this product using the skill, and just press enter. So I have already done quite a lot, so it's probably going to give me a fairly decent mark. Ignore that, that's just me hitting the crap, guys. No XP waste. But yeah, this is super, super important, guys. I can't recommend this enough. This is what I've been doing recently, not only product management, but also just creating custom skills. Another really, really good use case of this, just so you guys know, right, is you can say create a new notebook. You can say, like, if you're trying to implement a third-party API. So I recently did this for a client, so Guesty. So make me a list of resources for the Guesty API. Yeah, and then present it. You can do this inside Claude Code as well. You don't have to use NotebookLM. I will say NotebookLM is really, really good at getting resources. But the way I normally do this for something like the Guesty API is I would actually just use Claude Code, literally. So, but yeah, we can see this has done a pretty good job. So let's just press import here. Beautiful, really, really good. And then what you can say is you can say, make me a skill to use the Guesty open API with as much example code as possible, right? And then again, we just grab the agent skills here, the ancient skills, and press enter, and then that will actually create a skill that will make it easier for me to implement a third-party API that Claude Code has no knowledge of. So you can see this is giving real examples of code, right? So instead of when you go to implement a third-party API, you have to feed it all the docs, blah, blah, blah. Instead, you just give it this skill, and then it will always have that skill, right? I can't stress this enough. This is what I've been doing more and more of recently, especially for implementing third-party code. It's just so damn powerful. You can think of this for Stripe, Convex, everything, right? You just make a skill, power up your Claude Code with that skill, and that took 1 to 2 minutes to create this skill, right? Okay, so this really, really important research is now completed. This stuff is invaluable, guys. I'm telling you, let's just go through it. Before diving into gaps, Halber has a solid retention foundation. Beautiful. So lifecycle email sequences, XP level streak gamification with no reward though, which I already know is a gap. Weekly challenges that resets on Monday, CMS integrations, multi-site management, center writer. Framework analysis, hook model where the loop breaks, trigger, weak. External triggers exist, emails, but there's no daily internal trigger. The product hasn't anchored to a specific user emotion. Content creators' internal triggers are anxiety about falling behind competitors or the routine of Monday content planning. Harbor hasn't claimed either. The re-engagement emails fire at day 7, but habit breaks at day 2 to 3. By day 7, the user is already mentally churned. Love it. The sensor-rated path from action is smart, but the minimum viable action is still 15 plus minutes. Discover, write, publish. There's no 2-minute delay touch point that builds the reflex of opening Harbor. Variable reward, fine. I'm just going to quickly, I want to see what it's actually going to suggest. So, critical, close the loop. Performance notification loop. Your article is ranking. When GSQ detects a Harbor gem, this is like number 1 on my list of things to do, just so you know. So, the fact that it's come up with this with no context, you guys don't understand. Like, this comes from me because I'm the builder of the tool, right? I'm in the niche. I'm thinking about product management. But the fact that you can get an AI to give you this information is unbelievable. So when GSC, which is Google Search Console, detects a Harbor-generated article entering the top 20 results, fire an email plus in-app alert. Your article title just ranked number 8 for keyword. Amazing. This is a missing variable reward. Absolutely incredible they came up with that. Daily brief widget / email, add a today's opportunity surface, one specific recommended keyword with monthly search volume, difficulty score, and a green write this now button. Make it the first thing users see when they open the dashboard above the fold. Okay, fine. Fixed re-engagement timing. Replace the 7-day re-engagement with a 3-stage sequence. Okay, I like it a lot. What's next? Momentum engine. After every completed action, show a specific contextual next step, not a generic dashboard. Examples after scout completes. Okay, amazing. Again, this is just, honestly, guys, you cannot understand how amazing this stuff is. 5, streak grace day. Users who break a long streak often don't return at all. The loss aversion flips to learned helplessness, and 1 free grace day per month. Display it. You have 1 grace day remaining this month. Okay, fine. Leaderboard, social proof layer. This comes up a lot. Like you're one of the best or whatever. You're in the top 10%. Again, amazing. And then accelerating re-engagement email timing plus personalization. The day 7 dormancy email says it's been a week. A more effective approach uses their actual data. You ran a scout session 8 days ago, found 6 topics, still no article competing for it. Okay, quick wins, badge milestones, beautiful. Include a LinkedIn Twitter share button, post-publish article forecast, discovery tool simplification for users. I mean, if we made that any simpler, I don't know what the hell we would even do. Okay, but really, really nice suggestions. Some of these are absolutely incredible. The GSC thing, like these here, the critical ones, are extremely, extremely good suggestions that will keep people hooked on the product, which is the goal. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave the video there. This is how I've been making my skills recently and how I've been basically powering through so many different integrations for very, very complicated things for various clients. But yeah, guys, go and check out Harbor SEO. It's going to be free for about another 48 hours, and then we're going paid with it. So do go and check it out before that time. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend, and I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.